What's going on, everybody? Justin here. The Winds of Change is the channel name. Thank you for stopping by. Today we're going to do a quick run to TJ Maxx. We've got one really close to the house. Going to stop in here, do a quick run through, see if we can get anything to throw in our box that we're packing to send into Amazon FBA. So what we're doing is retail arbitrage, looking for items that we can buy that sell for a higher price online, specifically Amazon. So I'm going to take y'all with me. We're going to go through here. I'll give you some tips and tricks along the way, and hopefully we find some good items. Let's go. Here's a new section I haven't seen in our TJ Maxx. Major markdowns. Looks like a little clearance out here. So wonder if they have anything interesting. Looks like just some cosmetics and stuff. You have to be careful with cosmetics on clearance because they'll be like this, where it's all broken up and stuff like that. So you gotta make sure that you're not getting anything that's not new. So here's something I do want to share with you all. Goop Beauty. This we'd be paying $8 for and selling for $21. We'd make $7 at a 77,000 seller rank, which is amazing. The reason I'm not going to get this is because if you look, there are 5 sellers, 1 on FBA, and which seems good. That seems really good. But then I checked out the Keepa graph, and it looks like up until like last week, they had like 31 sellers, and then all of a sudden it dropped all the way. So either all those sold out, or maybe there was an IP claim. But even before that, it wasn't selling super fast. So that sales rank is probably because it sold recently, and I'm not willing to take the risk of there being 31 sellers and then all of a sudden a super big drop on a brand that I haven't really heard of before, because sometimes those brands are really specific about Amazon. So I'm going to leave that behind. Let me know what y'all think in the comments if you would have picked that up or not. Here's a few more items that you're going to have to make the call on. But this is, I guess, Fakai is how you say this. This is a baby blonde multitasker. I don't even know what this is. Brightening air dry cream for $10. Sells in the 20s. I'm going to make about $4 on those at 107,000 seller rank. These here, selling for $10. This is the same brand, same thing, just a shampoo. Selling for right at $20. Only gonna make about $3 on those. So y'all have to make that call. I think that I'm gonna get them because they typically sell for more. Like I just sold a bunch of these for more. That's about 30% ROI. So I think it's gonna hold or go up. It's a pretty decent seller rank, and honestly, lately I haven't been finding a lot of stuff. So I'm gonna send those in just because we need to start getting something into FBA. So I'm gonna pick them up. When you get stuff like this though, make sure it's got that silver cap in there. Like if you open that up and that silver cap isn't in there, then that means somebody has opened it previously, and you cannot send that in as new. Checking out the makeup. I haven't been here in weeks because I wasn't finding much, and I'm still not finding much. There was a time where this was my favorite place to go, TJ Maxx, because you could find so much stuff like in the makeup and everything. But that department is really sort of a slacked down. I've been waiting for it to kick back up. It just has not yet. So I've been looking at other things, shoes, food, and branching out. But my big hitter with makeup and health and beauty has not been a big hitter in at least the last year or so. So we'll see what we've got in topicals. So I saw these Shiseidos, and I scanned it before looking at the price, and I was super excited because it was selling for like 75. But then I looked at the price and it's 60 here. So we're actually gonna lose $1 if we send that in. Y'all may think this is crazy, but check the soaps. This here is $8, going for $25 online. 200,000 seller rank, so it's not going to fly off the shelf, but it is going to sell, and we're going to like pretty much double our money on that. So I'm going to pick that up. I'm going to pick up a couple of these Pacifica Persian Rose body butter, 8 ounce, and it's going for like 15. I'm not going to get that one though, because obviously that one's been opened. and we're getting them for $6. We're gonna make about $4 on them. So let's check these here. Yeah, actually, that one looks like it's been opened too. Let's check this other one. Maybe we're not gonna get them. Maybe I'll jump the gun. Yeah, that one. So, well, scratch that. We would have made some on there, but all those look like they have been open, so we're gonna have to pass on that. So, hard times here at the TJ so far. Sandals, always a good thing to check. At TJ Maxx, you're not really going to find a lot of shoes that you can sell because they take them out of the box and you can't sell those as new. But you will find a bunch of sandals. Crocs, they want too much for these. But the Pumas, a lot of times, I have sold so many of these Pumas from here. They're good to look at. These, unfortunately, aren't making hardly anything, and they seem sort of skimmed over here. There's not really a lot going on, but definitely when you're out, you need to be checking out the sandals. So more disappointment. I saw a bunch of these silicone steamers here for $5, and in the past I was selling them for like 20 to 25. Now there is an army of people selling them for 12, so we're not going to make anything on that. So we're going to have to leave those. But that's just how it goes sometimes. The price drops, and sometimes it never comes back, right? Like some of the stuff that I look at, I used to make a lot of good money on, but it is like dropped to the point of no return, and it's stuck there for long periods of time. So you can't always just grab things based on what you've done in the past. You always need to investigate a little bit. Check the tea, check the coffee, check the expiration dates. There's a lot of times they will have really good like name brand tea that's like sort of seasonal or past season or hard to find, and you can make pretty good money on it. Every TJ Maxx I've been to has always had a little like stand like this with hats, water bottles, and gloves. You always want to check that out. Hats, you want to make sure that Amazon's not also on the listing. They sell for some reason a lot of the popular hats. Gloves, like workout gloves, name brand, Nike, Adidas. That's what you want to be looking for. Okay, they did have a little clearance spot. Like we were just right here. Now we're right here. And I've got these Nike gloves here. They're on clearance for $6. So we're gonna make about, what is that? $4 or $5 on those. Real low seller rank. And same with all of these here. These are marked down for $4, and we're gonna double our money. We're gonna make $4 on those. So every time I'm throwing one of those in there, that's like $4, right? So make sure you're getting the same kind, because you don't want to think you're getting one thing and grab a bunch of them and then it'd be a different color or something like that. Like this one here, this one's actually the same as that orange one here. So look at this. So medium, same color. This one is 6 and this one is 4. I'm gonna see if I can get them both for 4. If not, we're still gonna make out on them. So make sure you are checking everything. I always check the toys, even if it's not toy season, like Q4 towards Christmas and stuff. You never know what you'll find. I got a bunch of these for like $20 a while ago and sold them. They're selling for like 40 something. This one's 25, so you only make $5 on it. And I'm not gonna spend 25 to make 5 today. Just not what I want to do. But see if they have anything else. One thing to remember though that I will bring up is if you are getting something like this, check the packaging requirements. You can tell when you look it up on Amazon. There's a little like open box to the right of it, and you can click on that and it'll tell you your packaging requirements. These actually require poly bagging, and so they're pretty good size. That's not like an average size poly bag that most people have. So last time I got those, I do remember that I had to buy a bunch of big poly bags. I'm assuming because it's plush is why they want that to happen. So keep that in mind too if you're buying them and you get home and you don't have any way to properly package them. Always check out the men's underwear, specifically for Calvin Klein and Polo. You never know You might get a certain color and a certain size that makes pretty good money, but you want to make sure that they're all in there. Like this is a 3-pack. You want to make sure they're all folded up nice, like from the factory, because sometimes people mess with those kind of things. And you can make some pretty decent cashola on these sometimes. Here's something that is interesting, and I'm sort of torn between. These hats right here, they're $17 and they sell 23,000 seller rank. I'd make between $4 and $5 on them, and there's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them, and I've sold them like in the past for like 36, 37, but the price has been dropping steadily for the past like month. So unfortunately, even though they're 17, they sell fast. I'm only going to make at the moment like $4 or $5 on them. So I think I'm going to leave them. It's a tough call though. I'm tempted to get them, but I think that I'm going to leave them because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's what, 50, $85 to make 25. That's like less than 30%, I think. So I think I might leave those here and just keep looking. So a while ago, there were some brands like Polo Ralph Lauren and Nike that said that, hold on a second, wait a minute. What is this? Okay, so is this where your junk goes? And then this is where your butt cheeks are wide open? I just saw this as we were talking, so, I mean, all right, let's move on from that. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Nike, Polo Ralph Lauren, and some other brands had said they were going to stop sending some of their stuff into like TJ Maxx and Marshalls and that. That was probably about a year ago. It was due to COVID, right? And I think we're starting to see that happen because I haven't really hardly seen any Nikes or a lot of Polos or anything. I mean, there's some, but I don't know how much of that is like trickle over from what they already had. And I don't know how long that's going to go on for either. Like, I don't know if that's going to be something permanent or if that's, as soon as their inventories and stuff get back up, that they're going to change. I hope so, because that was pretty profitable finding those kind of items at places like this. Anyway, I think we're about done. I've got all that I think that I can get for the time I want to spend in here, so we're going to go ahead and check out, and I'll catch back up with you all once we get in the car. Real quick on the way out, I found these here, chocolate truffles by Godiva, $9. So you're going to spend 16, and then in a 2-pack you're selling them for like 36. So you're going to make about $6. Pretty good seller ranking as well, so something to keep in mind. Okay, so we got a few things, not a lot, but should be enough to make about 50, 60 bucks. We were only in there for maybe about 40 minutes. I had a $10 off TJ Maxx thing, and I had a $40 like in-store credit. So only ended up paying about 40 bucks for it. So yeah, it's been sort of dead. Summer's normally a hard time to source anyway because a lot of places aren't stocking things, so you gotta look a little bit harder. It's not like Q1 or Q2. So I'm looking for things to be a lot more packed when the holidays come around. But in the meantime, we're just gonna go out there, keep looking, and every little bit you add to your inventory, you're just like feeding the beast, right? Every little bit you add builds your overall value for your business. So get out there, start sourcing, find some things, get hustling, and don't get discouraged. So thanks everybody. Remember to be kind, and until next time, I'll catch you all later.